Words is over. Words is over. Stop the words. Words is over. Hi. Hi. Ah. 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 So, yeah. Hi. Hello. Hello. I am Ghost. Do you recognize me? Hello. Do you recognize me? This model was given to me by someone. Very, very kind. Also, I should put it over here. Yes. We're good now. You guys looking at us. That's right, I am looking. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think this looks cute? Do I look pretty? Do I look pretty to you? Do I look pretty? Flopsy! Hi! Hi, Flopsy! How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much! And look, you can only hit me. Ow. Ow. Thank you so much! So, for the record, I do have a VBridger. I bought it, but it's being a bitch. It's being an absolute bitch to install. So you'll have to deal with the wonky elements of this model. I also don't have an iPhone, so facecam is not working very well. But look! It doesn't this looks cute. The mouth is a work in progress. The mouth tracking. I noticed that it doesn't matter because the camera is still really shit. I have the Rogue IS camera, which is supposed to be like this really good webcam that my computer came with. Don't tell my therapist that I actually do have a webcam. Do not tell her, please, or else she'll force me to put on webcam when we have therapy sessions and I will cry. I will cry myself to sleep. But hello, look! Thank you so much! Somebody gifted me the Prism model for Christmas. Thank you so much. It's so cute. I'm really enjoying the customization. And look. I am also casual mode too. I haven't edited all of the textures, so it is looking a little bit wonky. It doesn't look like super accurate, but it's okay. I have been playing with... No! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would be mean. I'm trying so hard to pout. But I know that only works with VBridger. Hello everybody, I miss you guys so much. How were your holidays? How was holiday season? How was everything? I hope that you guys had a nice holiday season. Or if you don't celebrate, I hope that at least you got all of the vacation time that you needed. That is one good thing about not celebrating holidays, but still getting the vacations because it is like required and stuff. But it's good. I miss you too, so cute bitch. How you doing? It seems that you have yet to update your name, but it's okay. That is okay. I still know you're a ketchup emperor. So that is cool. But yeah, I wanted to test my computer CPU and stuff to make sure that it would work with VTube Studio. I also have more models. Wait. This isn't the only model I have. Let me see. Wow, that's a lot of models. But look. I don't know if you guys know, but... Hello! I am Muma! This is a free VTuber model. This is a free VTuber model by April Loveletter, Aishindor. I think that he is live right now. But look at me! I am a most beautiful cow baby. No! Don't need me. I am just a boomer. Yeah, it's a really cute model. And I have been just toying a lot with all of the VTube Studio settings and parameters because, as you guys know, I am rigging my own VTuber model, my own like Blanca Ghost VTuber model. So for that, I need it to be very very much like all set up, and I need to know all the parameters and stuff. No, don't cheat me, please. I'm just a little cow. Let me just go back to the prism model. Okay. First of all, decapitation warning. Give it a second. Because the way that this model is made... also look, Casual Hugo is so cute. Again, not completely accurate. I need to edit some more textures, but look. Isn't this adorable? I still need to edit some more textures. But I do know that there's like a very big and very friendly community for the Prism model. I have been checking out the Discord. I have been lurking, so I have been able to do all of that. Also, this is the version 2.2, so I can technically decapitate myself. It is very fun. I very much recommend that you decapitate yourself whenever you're able to. Yes. But for those who are interested in the Prism model, I think that it is very cute. The only thing that I have complaints about is that this doesn't have curly hair or wavy hair bob options. It does have wavy hair in general, but it is long wavy hair. Hello, Pochias. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, I'm glad that I am being recommended to people. Can you say that on Twitch? What am I supposed to say? Tits? That's the name of the program. What am I supposed to call it? If it's just tits. Or do you mean like decapitation? That is okay. Decapitation is okay for Twitch, as far as I know. Also, I forgot to launch stream avatars. I still can't believe it either. I feel so weird about it. I am still spiritually on like the 2020s or 2021. I forgot to launch stream avatars. I'm so sorry. Let me do that in a second. Hopefully it works. But yeah. This new year has been actually pretty chill. Usually New Year's can be really hectic, but I was lucky enough that I was able to have a pretty chill New Year. This time with no health scares from Grandpa Ghost, which is always good. Yeah, a ton of stuff coming out. Highlight of the year for me was going to an anime con in the summer. Oh, that's so nice. I didn't go to any cons this year. So I can say decapitate yourself, but I can say fuck you. Okay, Twitch. You can say fuck you in my chat. That is enabled. That is whitelisted. Fuck you. But yeah, VBridger doesn't work very well. That's why my tracking is all over the place. Oh my gosh, you got the cosplay? That's so cool. I am very, very shy, so I usually don't cosplay because it brings me hives. But I do have 2 cosplays that I have made for either cons or for Halloween. Halloween is like free-for-all cosplay. I love Halloween for that because it takes away my inhibitions. I have done a Ravio cosplay from, oh, maybe I should change to just chatting for now, yeah? I should change to just chatting. There we go. I mean, if you want me to say go fuck yourself, I will tell you to go fuck yourself. That is something that I am allowed to do because I am cute and adorable and I am always right. But I have done a Ravio cosplay, which I love because you are able to just, stay in your Ravio mask. And so I am able to stay anonymous. And the other cosplay is a Reimu cosplay. If you are one of my close friends, or if you are in my VIP chat, you saw like the very flash version of it. I sent a picture of my Reimu Hakare from Toho cosplay that I did for this year's and last year's Halloween. Of course, it has my face censored, but everything else was made by my grandmama. My grandma loves making my Halloween costumes, and even though I was like, okay, grandma, you're 84 years old, I will bring this Reimu cosplay and I'll do it too. And I will like either do it myself or just like hire a seamstress to do so. And my grandma was like, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you tell me what I am and I'm not allowed to do? Give me the fucking image, give me your fucking measurements, and we'll do that stupid cosplay and it'll end up amazing. And it did end up amazing. I am going to customize some more items of it, like with my limited sewing knowledge, because I do think that there's some stuff that I can improve or that I can at least like work out better. But it ended up so good. It looks professional grade. My grandma, you see, my grandma, she is a stay-at-home mom. Like, obviously she is from that generation, but she actually is college educated. She was the first college educated woman, or the first college educated child from her family, and that was a very big deal. But then she married my grandpa, and she was like, grandpa's doing pretty okay, so I guess I can be a stay-at-home mom. But even so, she still continued learning how to be a seamstress. And you see, the reason why she wanted to learn how to be a seamstress was because my great-grandmother, even though she was educated, not college educated, because back then it was like the early 1900s. So, you know, not much opportunities for women to be in college or to be college educated. But either way, she was literate and she was a teacher actually. So my great grandma, even though my great grandpa didn't like that she didn't want her to work like on schools and stuff, she still opened her own like little nursery preschool in their home. And she taught all the kids how to read and write. And also, since she also knew how to sew, knowing how to sew, how to embroider, and how to do all that household stuff is very common for women in Colombia from that time to learn about. So, she taught all of her daughters, including my grandma and my great aunts, to do all of that. So my grandma is actually a killer seamstress. She is an amazing seamstress. She has done my Halloween costumes ever since I was a baby. And when I did the Ravio costume, she was like, because she also made the Ravio costume, she was like, okay, Ghost, this is the last costume that I'm going to make for you, because that mask gave me a run for my money and I hated every second of it. And I was like, okay, that's perfectly fair, Grandma. I will not ask you to do another costume for me anymore. That was when I was a senior in high school, so like 8 years ago. Wait, actually, I wasn't on my senior year. It was on my junior year. So 9 years ago. Oh my god, I'm so fucking old. I'm so old. But yeah. That was 9 years ago. And then my grandma, when I told her that I was going to do the Renga cosplay and I knew that it was too complex to just like ask it ready, like order it ready-made, it would cost me a fortune in Colombian money. Because as you guys know, Colombian money is way weaker than US money, so it will cost a lot to just ask for the cosplay ready-made, so I would just like have it made on a seamstress. She looked so insulted. She looked as if I had insulted her entire family lineage when I told her that I would hire a seamstress. Even though 9 years ago, she did say that she would not make any more costumes for me. But anyway, she did make it. It was amazing. And some people recognized me, which I was so happy about. I think that Toho is sort of getting lost to time. Because it is just not that good. Oh, hello, little Liliana. For the mod's sake. Hey, Claudia, we have arrived from the mod union and we have a few questions for you. How often do you feed your mods and how clean is the mod basement? Thank you for answering in advance, and if any mods want to tell me a different story, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, my mods are treated with the utmost respect. They are given coffee beans every single day. And also the basement is very, very clean. Yes. They are given their daily coffee beans even when I'm not streaming, because as you guys know, these little wisps are fed by coffee beans. And they are also given the most luxurious lodging ever. Isn't that right, Freak? Oh look, Freak is here. I know that Freak is here. Look at her. That's her little wisp. So obviously Freak is agreeing with me. Of course, will Liliana, tell me your questions. I am always very, very happy to answer any questions regarding the well-being of my wisps. Hi, Freak. En la mañana, café, por la tarde, ron. I mean, Crispy, if you like rum, I can give you all of the rum in the world, because as you guys know, I cannot drink because my liver will explode. So, Crispy Freak, a good time to arrive. Why won't you tell this lovely, lovely person that I am the best mod giver ever? By the way, all of my mods are volunteers. They are all people that either have been here for a very, very long time and decided to help me out with modding, or are people that are moderators from other communities and that I asked, mostly it was Freak actually, that Freak asked to help me out when I did the Ghostathon, because the Ghostathon was very, very scary, and I wanted to make sure that I would have like enough mods, like one mod online at least, so that nothing bad will happen during the Ghostathon. Final question for inspection. And it's for you, streamer. Do you believe that free-range bots should exist? That means they can leave the basement at any time they please. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, the reason why I decided to add, like, 3 mods instead of 1, because I know that I am not, like, big enough to have like a big team of mods, but I decided that I would have 3 mods instead of like 1 or 2, or right now I think that we're at 5. We're a team of 5. I decided to that due to time zones, they should just like be able to like be offline and be online, and they, especially because I know that a lot of the mods that are here like volunteering for me are also moderating for a ton of other streamers. Rick moderates for like 5 streamers. Crispy also moderates for like 3 or 4 streamers. So I want to make sure that they're able to like not worry about moderating for me, because there's always be like 1 mod online. I am so sorry you didn't pass the inspection. Your ideals don't match with the union and you claim that they are free-range mods. The union believes that free-range mods shouldn't exist. Why not? Why not? Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. I'm gonna have to leash you. I'm gonna have to like force you back into the basement. Perhaps I should also leave you without any coffee beans for today. I'm so sorry, guys. 1 quadrillion of speckles? Holy shit! Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do some budget cuts. Coffee bean salaries will have to be completely cut off for the rest of the month so that I can pay that fine. Also, you will now have to do 3 million hours in the basement. You know, to make sure that you don't become free-ranged again. I gotta like leash you and indoor train you again. Hello, PK, how you doing? How are you doing? It's okay, PK. You're not a mod. You're not a mod. I'm talking about the mods. Just 3. Oh, Crispy, just 3? Oh yeah, I think that you're like you mod Crony, Flopsy, and Kiwi, I think. I think that it's Kiwi. If not, feel free to correct me. You feed your mods? I mean, I gotta. The wisps are very delicate creatures, you know? You never know when they're going to escape. You gotta give them 1 coffee bean. Exactly 1 coffee bean, and then they'll be happy. Ghost, how you liking your model? I am loving it! It is so fun! I still haven't been able to connect VBridger, but I'll... Oh, and Dave! Just use Squappy and Crony. Ah, Squappy. And Dave. Well, how often does Dave stream? I have just seen like maybe 1 or 2 stream notifications from Dave, but maybe it's because of the way that the new Twitch following thingamabobs have. Oh yeah, I'll have to bring back ghost form, definitely. Ghost form is like my main form. I want to do like toggles where you can like toggle between my human form and my blanket form, because Hugo is supposed to be like more of like a gag. Hugo obviously existed before Ghost because I didn't really use like a formless character until like I realized that I could. It is very weird, you know, with the autism and stuff. You are like, well, everyone is doing human persona, so obviously I gotta do a human persona. But then I realized, oh, not having a human persona is actually not against the rules. And I think that's something that I learned after I like got introduced to the furry community, because the furry community doesn't have human personas. They have furry personas, and I respect that. I actually have a furry OC that I haven't drawn in ages. But then I realized, wait, I cannot be human. I cannot be like a person. And then I became this. I became Ghost. Blanket Ghost. But Hugo is still close to my heart. They are like a version of me that has been with me for a very, very long time. So I am very happy that I am able to show you like this VTuber version of Hugo, even if it is with just a customizable model. Which, by the way, thank you so much for gifting me this customizable model. It is so cute. And I'm so glad that I am also able to edit textures. And that the texture editability is actually pretty easy, at least in my opinion. I think that it's sort of like a learning curve, because I don't know if you guys know, if you didn't know me, before I started VTubing, I was a very active part of both the Arcana Twilight and the Twisted Wonderland fandoms, and for both of those, they actually use VTuber models for most of their animations and stuff. But, the thing is that, of course, they have their sprites and all that stuff made so that you can like see their uniforms and all of their clothing items, and they are sort of formed into a VTuber model. So the textures are organized similarly, and I already have experience editing those textures for my own devious purposes. And by devious, I mean I just like dressing up the characters like little dress-up dolls. And I also have experiences making game sprites, visual novel sprites specifically. So I am able to like edit the textures fairly seamlessly, in my opinion. So you'll definitely see Hugo. Probably not super soon, because I still need to make. I still need to connect VBridger. It just has been a pain in the ass. But we have been sort of like able to like work out something. I know that the NVIDIA tracking isn't the best, but I do know that we should be able to like do all of that and be able to connect them both. But for some reason I am having some problems, so I'm gonna probably join the VBridger or VTube Studio Discords to also do that. Because I've never had that problem before. I'm pretty sure that it's like a socket thing or a firewall thing, but even though I have deactivated both and I have them both on admin permissions, it still is not working. So, I don't know what to do today. What do you guys want to do today? What do you guys want to do? I'm gonna give you a choice. I don't know if I'm gonna play any games because I have yet to still bring my computer to the shop, to the workshop, to have the thermal paste, fixed. But you know, we can like do some other stuff. This Prism model, the version 2.0, which I have right now, is one that actually I am able to sort of work out. And it has a ton of different costumes and stuff. I'm reading a story or a Reddit story. I don't know. I did say that this was going to be like a flash stream, so just like a very, very fast stream. Maybe not a Reddit story, but we could react to some videos. We could react to some YouTube videos. We could also doodle some stuff. Doodling is always cool and good. I could also like live edit textures. That is also something that we can do. And also, I could customize, like, give Hugo more outfits. Because, you know, the Prism model has a ton of outfits. The only thing that I have to do is, like, do something with the textures, and it's like I'd have to jot down pretty quickly the skin tone options, because as you guys know, the Prism model, or just like anime models in general, are very, very pale. Let me just switch back to like the average. Look at that. This is the average skin tone of the model, and as you guys can see, first of all, really, really pale, and second of all, it's got some huge donkers, some huge badonkers. I have edited the physics so that the boobs don't jiggle so much, because that scares me. I feel like I need a little bit of support. But we can change to maybe a cute little Miko costume. And a Christmas costume and a pajama, and there's also a punk one. Of course, there's also like the edited textures for Hugo, but we don't need that. So, we can do that, yeah. Let me just like go select. Configure Hugo, select, and then I can just jot down the skin settings real quick, because you gotta customize the skin too. So let's see, skin color. One. Skin hue. 24.26. While I do like the sliders for customizable models, it can be a little bit difficult to get everything correct, because, you know, unless you copy and paste everything, it's going to be pretty weird. Skin brightness. 78.72. Skin shadow saturation, skin shadow hue. Saturation 70.22. Skin's hue 7.66. But yeah, we can do that. We can do that as well. Oh god. Please don't die on me, VTube Studio. But yeah. Still don't understand the appeal of boobs. But I'm just a gay man, so what do I know? Hey, it's okay. Not everyone needs to understand the appeal of boobs. I don't understand the appeal of a ton of stuff. Thank you so much, Sakunak. This is the Prism customizable model. I got gifted to it by someone for Christmas. And thank you for the hydrate. I don't have anything to hydrate with right now. I'll get some hydration once that break starts, okay? Just, this is like an IOU. This is an IOU. But yeah, it's okay if you don't understand the appeal of boobs. I don't understand the appeal of many, many things. In fact, most things. As you guys know, I am asexual, so I am immune to the wiles of the flesh. But we can make like this Miko costume. It's sort of like a New Year-ish kind of thing. So, oh my god. Hello? VTube Studio? Guys, I think VTube Studio's dead. Oh, I think that it got everything unloaded for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it just got everything unloaded. Weird. But it's okay. Let's just do that again. There we go, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, we've now got a Miko costume. That's pretty good for New Year's, I think. And we've also got the color, or the choker, which is very important, as you guys know, or else my head will fall off. But now, let's see, Miko Gohe. I think that I'll just do like create new expression. There we go. No. We can remove the watermarks. And then for boobsies. I mean boob sizes. Oh my god, it said boob sizes and I was just calling them boobsies for no reason. Well, now I know. Yeah, I just lowered them to like a respectable amount. Boob movement. Yeah, but you can change the physics so that they jiggle a ton. But I don't think that it works with this like amount of boobs. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Legs, hips width, head size, neck length. Oh, this one actually still has some remnants of the old one. But now I can change all of this so that it works. Skin hue 24. 24.26. Skin saturation 77.68. Skin brightness 78.72. And as you can see, wow! Perfect match. And then I can do the same for this, 70.22. 7.66. There we go. And suddenly it is a perfect match. Wow. I do really like the idea of like a little Miko costume for New Year's. I think it is really cute, and I believe that the Akison and Mi's people are still working on more outfits. I saw the Valentine's outfit and I think it's really cute. You've got toenail stuff. Okay, top. Wait, you can change the top types? Oh! Sorry about that. You didn't see that. I like this one. This one's cute. Let's see for the bottoms. What do we have for the bottoms? Ooh! Oh! I think that this one's cute. Ovi accessory. Aw, these are so cute. I think that I'll leave this one though. Neck accessories. I think that this one's cute. This one fits really well. So I'll just close that one. Sleeves off. Oh, it's just so like if you wanna have no sleeves and fur off. I don't want any fur. Bleach safe sensor. Yeah, very important, very important. Oh wait, side boob? Side boob is not allowed? That's so funny. Nice. I don't know how I feel about thighs. Oh, console, that's cute. Okay, gohe. What the fuck is a gohe? Oh, wait, I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have the gohe stick. Yeah, I don't have a gohe stick. I can't believe I called myself a Toho fan, but I don't know what a gohe is. Yeah, I'm gonna do saturation because I think that I want to make this like the Blanca Ghost color. There it goes, and I think this is cute. And sleeve shadow sleepy. I assume it is like the inner part, yeah. So for the inner part, I think it'd be cute like if it was like a little bit more yellow, a warm yellow. Like that. Yes. You know, very cute. And sleeve C, oh, is that? I think that I'll just leave that as white. Sleeve D, I assume it's like these things. Oh, these things. I think that I'll make them like a strong green so that it complements itself. Or maybe a blue. Because blue is also, or purple. Purple is also like part of my color palette. It is more like an accent. So maybe I'll use that. But I also like the green. These sliders, I think that if you're not an artist, they can be really confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, they can be a lot easier to understand, in my opinion. I think that I'll keep them red. Yeah, I like this. Mr. Krabs! No, my wisps! Also, congratulations, Squadra! Congratulations, Squadra Engineer, on your 3-stream streak. I hope that you enjoyed this stream. I'm just fooling around with the new Prism model, to be entirely honest. Sleeve the, sleeve E. I assume that's the charms. Okay, now the charms, they can be green. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm very locked in on color matching the accessories. Yes. I like this. Sleeve E shadow, sleeve F. I assume the F is a charm, yes. So I'll make this a purple. Yes, purple. It'll be a light purple. The purples that I use are usually pretty bluish in accent. Sleeve G. Oh, it's those. Maybe I could use like the teal that I use. Teal is also an accent, but it isn't as present as the other accent colors. But I believe that maybe it'd be best if I kept it like orangey. Yeah, like that. That color. Oh, okay. I want this one to be like a very nice, like the light orange, but not too yellow. Sort of like the light orange that I use for my gaming backgrounds. PCs for the weak. But hey, Benji one. Hi, Benji. I'm pretty sure that you're lurking, but still, hi. Let me zoom in so that I can make sure that I'm seeing everything correctly. Yeah, this is good. Now, top B. What is top B? Okay, top B. Okay, now for that one, we can actually make it my orange. My orange is always like a little bit reddish. But you know, it's still like recognizable as an orange. That's what I like about it. That it's like still recognizable as an orange. But it's got like a little bit of a warmer hue. You know, like a carrot. Do you guys know that my persona was actually based off of Gumi from McBoyd? Like, that was like the first versions of my Sona, even have like the green hair and stuff. That's how you know I was an obsessed Gumi fan. But it's okay. I love you, Gumi. Gumi from McBoyd is supreme in my mind, in my head. She is one of the cutest and best Vocaloids that have ever been released ever, and if you disagree, you're wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, she's one of my favorites and I love her. Top D, I assume the top D is this. Yeah, it's like this little apron thing. I think that I'd keep it white. Yeah, I'll keep it white. I wish that we had like the inverted Y kimono, because that means that I'm dead. If you guys haven't seen. Oh, Kumi Vitover. No. I'm talking about Kumi McBoyd. Then again, she also has like an AI voice thingamabob so that you can make her talk. And then she speaks. I think that I'll make that like that muted Oragne. There we go. I do like that this has like so many customizable options. I really like that. Sister! Man, you know, it is so funny that now, whatchamacallit, Blackpink is considered old K-pop because they were the Nugents back in my day. Back in my day, they were considered like the new, like, YG's newest attempt at like recapturing what once was 21. Which was my childhood K-pop group. They were the ones that I grew up with and the ones that I was a fan of. You know, Kara, Sistar, 21, SNSD. I didn't really listen to much Brown Eyed Girls. I also was very biased towards girl groups. I usually only listen to girl groups if I remember correctly. I wish that the flower pattern could be changed, but I guess that's something that we'll be able to do later. Sensor! Wow! Oh! Yeah, no, I'll just keep it that color. Yeah. Next accessory A, I'll make it brown. Or maybe I'll make it green. Yeah, I'll make it green. Good. Is this a bow? No. Oh, okay, this is that. I can just leave it white. I think that it looks cute as white. And this bow, I can make it brown. You know, as an homage to my usual choker color. There you go. Cute. Very earthy. Very warm. I like that. I do wonder how much an iPhone costs, because I do know that it is way better for tracking than the other types of tracking that I have, but also I don't like iPhones. I really don't like them. Honestly, if you don't have an iPhone, but what I mean to say is that unless you're a user of the iPhone ecosystem, like if you have the entire iPhone ecosystem, iPhones aren't really worth it. They're only worth it if you like have the entirety of the iPhone ecosystem, which I think is evil and fucked up of a company to do, because you know you want your phone to work correctly and to not have to buy all these accessories to like unlock its full potential. I just think it's shitty. But some people really like that, and I guess it's their money. But still, I don't like that. I have a ton of friends that are like iPhone fanboys and fangirls, but yeah, I still don't get it. I guess I am just too coded. Question, what's an echo? Well, an echo is when your sound bounces off somewhere. Wait, am I having echo problems? Is there an echo in my audio? Do let me know. Please do let me know if there is an echo somewhere so I can fix it. Though there shouldn't be. I have like pretty okay soundproofing on me. I mean, it isn't the best by any means, but still, it's like okay-ish. Unless you mean Echo the song. That one is a song that was made by Crusher P. Very, very popular. One of the most popular Gumi English songs ever. And I was there when it was released. And I still consider it pretty new, despite the fact that everywhere else it says that it's vintage Vocaloid. But no, it isn't vintage. It cannot be vintage or else I'm old. And I cannot be old. I need to be young forever. Please. This one doesn't do frowns very well. So you cannot see me suffering and wallowing in my misery. This is good, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll lower the saturation a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. That works. I do have a Hugo kimono that I did for a long time ago. If you're old, then what am I? I don't know. Perchance if I am a ghost, then what is like even more ancient than a ghost? That is the question. Okay, for this I think that we can do like a pretty golden yellow. Fun fact, to get your yellows more warm and goldeny, it is recommended that you actually do like more orangey tones because they look more warm and like richer in color. Wait, see? Is that the knots? Okay. Yeah, for those I'm gonna do the same like muted orange. There you go. I am amazing. Ooh! Ooh! This is good. I've got the power. You know, sometimes when you have like a VTuber or like a character with this type of color palette, you have to worry that you look like a carrot or an orange, but I love both. I am okay with looking like both, actually. Also, now I don't like the, like, purple. I think that I'll change it to, like, a blue. Sleeve, I believe it's the last of the sleeves, so sleeve G. Yeah. Never mind that it's not that. So then, is it like... Oh yeah, it's this one. There you go. I think that's the steel is cute. Let me brighten it a little bit. There we go. Look, I love those accessory toggles. I mean, they are very thorough, which I really like, but also, if you don't know, like, what everything does, it can be very, very intimidating, in my opinion. I'm very glad that the customizable model communities are so, like... friendly, because... I'm pretty sure that for a beginner, this would be a hell on earth to like try and customize by yourself. As for the neck accessory... I think I'll make it a darker green so that it like complements everything else better. By the way, if you want like a more like sultry looking bow or choker, if you're working on this model, you should probably edit the shadows. That'll help out a lot. Oh wait, this is cute. I should probably have like my... We have been live for an hour without any problems. That is definitely a record for this computer. Do you remember last year? I mean, I say last year, but it was pretty recently. Do you remember that when I tried to do like the... When I tried to do the like goodbye 2025 stream, it was like on the 27th actually. Everything kept like dying. I think that we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty well. I think that this is actually amazing progress so far. And hey, we enjoy yapping a little. One of my goals for 2026 was to learn how to yap a little bit more, because I do feel that I yap way less than my other contemporaries. If you know Salu, if you know Crony, if you know Kid, they do have like the talk no jutsu, very 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 well trained. They are very good at yapping, and I feel like I am not as talkative, and yeah. That is something that I should like probably learn how to do better. Also, at start in 50 seconds, I do have a hydration IOU, so I will be heading out for a little bit so that I can um get myself some juice. It is very important. So I'll get myself some juice so that I can hydrate and I can fulfill my hydration duties as a streamer, and you guys don't get scammed out of points. And we'll see each other after ad break. Yes, 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 yes. I'll still be here, don't worry. I am way too entertained with this to actually end stream early. Look at me! I'm so cute! I'm so pretty! Don't you love it when you look pretty and beautiful? Because I love looking pretty and beautiful. I would like to also maybe get a male customizable model. I'll definitely try and save up for it. Because as you guys know, as a ghost, I am shapeless. I am formless, and I can be whatever the hell I want. And I would like to have a male model as well. I have Human Hugo already designed. It is a very old design that I made like years ago, but I would like to incorporate it into like the rotation. You guys know me. If you ask me if I'm a boy or a girl, I say ghost, because that's what I am. I am a blanket ghost. Yeah, I can make it green. Yeah, bright green. Ooh! Alrighty. Yes, ghost and ghost only. My gender is ghost, and if you ask me what's inside my pants, I will say the horrors. And that is 100% true and accurate, by the way. If you look inside my pants, you will only see the horrors, and you will be traumatized for life. Okay, ad break just started. I'll be right back. Hello. 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 Ghost and Ghost Boy. Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a second. Hi there. Hi, hi. Hello. Hi. Look, I'm a VTuber. I am now like a certified VTuber. What do you guys think? Do I look pretty? Do I look beautiful? I did say this before, but I have VBridger, but I haven't been able to make it work. So for now, we've got a little bit of nifty, like, oh, a little wonky tracking, but it's okay. Hi, Wormy. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. How you guys doing? Right now, we are customizing the New Year's outfit because I thought that it would be, like, really cute. Hehehe. Waste fox? Oh, we don't have the fox. I didn't flash you! It had the covers. It had the covers. It wasn't flashing at all. It was like... Also, it was an accident. Don't say that. Thank you so much, Ruby! This is a New Year's model. But I am working on editing the textures for the regular outfit model so that I am able to, like, make sure that this is, like, the most ghost-like ever. I think that for this one, I'll make it red. Yes. Yes. You are my biggest fan. I love this song so much. If I wasn't so ass at singing in Korean, I would definitely cover this song. Kyaros, hello. Today I am Hugo. Today I am Hugo. I'm still ghost, but human ghost this time. What you should be asking for is blanket. Where is blanket? And I will say the blanket has transfigured. The blanket is now a flesh suit for today. Yes. Yeah. First of all, now that the mission is here, thank you so much, the mission, for the customizable model. I am very, very happy with this. It is so pretty, it is so cute, and I am really, really thankful that you actually gifted me this. I have been having a ton of fun customizing it and playing with it, and I am very, very happy. Blanket was made out of human skin the whole time. Sickening. I told you not to ask what was under the blanket, or what I was. Oh, so by the way, no, the blanket has shape-shifting ability, so I am able to transfigure it into whatever material I want. But the blanket usually is 100% cotton. 1,000 thread count, by the way. It is very soft. You could even say that it's almost like satin. Sateen, actually. S-A-T-E-E-N. That is the name of satin woven from cotton fibers, because satin is actually a weaving technique, not a type of fiber. I know so much. What is this? Oh. I think I'll leave it white. I like it being white. Bottom C. This one I'll make Kitoragane. Yes. Oh, maybe after the stream ends, I'll probably go on like Buster, Crony, or Kit, or Flopsy, to see if they can help me out with the VBridger, because it's being a bitch. I don't know if Cups has VBridger. I could also probably ask her. Okay, this one is probably for an accessory that I don't have. I do wonder if I can make like the stockings for the or the socks for this a little bit higher. I like to have thigh highs usually. They're very cute. Wait, aren't we gonna end soon? I don't want it to end. I don't know if I'm gonna end soon, to be honest. This stream is based on vibes and vibes only, so I don't know if I'll end up stopping soon or if I'll end up doing something else. Probably we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. How we decide to do that, you know? Leg accessory. Ooh, leg accessory. Is this? Yes. You know, I'm gonna go against the grain and make the steel. You know, so that the accents will like tie themselves all together. I think that I have already shown you guys the color palette that I have for like my general like branding. So you guys know like sort of like what exactly it looks like. Also, Frida, hello. Do you wanna see the customizable model? Okay. Frida has been being a really bratty kid. Recently, she has been getting into, well, she has been going not going up, getting on the table, getting on the dining table. And as you guys know, the dining table is a no-no for Frida. She is not allowed on the dining table, yet she still does it. She still decides that the dining table is actually perfect for her and that she will ignore every single warning and scolding that we do because she is absolutely she is the queen of this house apparently. Let me see. I think that I'll change the OB a little bit. The OB colors a little bit. My dad just came in. He is making faces at Frida because she is in my lap right now. But you see, you guys don't get it. Frida being in my lap is imperative and very needed. It is so needed that she should be in there forever. Also, she loves being on my lap, and I think that she should be allowed to be on my lap. Isn't that right, Frida? Yes. Okay, I think that I'll change the bottom to be, Ooh. I almost fucked that up. It should be waist. There we go. Waist A. Waist B. And waist C. Now I'll make this green. There we go. I think that makes it like a little bit more cohesive. I'll make this accent maybe green. Oh, yes, green. No wonder Eerie does all of the customizations before stream, or else she'd probably be stuck in there forever doing all the customizations and we wouldn't get anything done. But it is so fun! It is so fun to customize! This reminds me of the Flash dollmaker websites. I have ruffles, so they still work for some of them, but sometimes they don't work, and I think that's really sad. Okay. Now we can do, like, accessories. Thighs. I know that you guys like thighs. Ooh, thighs. Look at them thighs. Like accessory B? Sure. Yeah, look. We've got thighs now. Ooh, thighs. I'm only here for Frida, so true. We're only here for Frida and Frida only. Thighs, I need them. I still don't understand the appeal of a lot of stuff, but I think that I do understand thighs. I think that I do understand thigh appeal. Maybe. I think. Yes. Maybe. I am bad at this, like, appeal stuff, if you guys haven't noticed. But I'll get it one day, I'll get it one day. En cada rincón hubo una lección de amor y cada vez se me fue quitando el miedo que tenía yo. Y tus papás nunca supieron, yo recuerdo que te fuiste sin ninguna en cada rincón. For the shoes, they need to be cohesive with everything. I think that I'll make them, like, again, this, like, sort of, like, rusted red/orange color. Yeah. And this one can just be, like, a brown, a very dark brown. Do you guys know that brown technically doesn't exist in, like, the screens? Brown only can exist in conjunction with other colors. AKA, it only works if every other color but the brown is lighter than it. And I think that's very interesting. And now Shuzi, I assume, is the tassels? Oh, is this? I think that this should just be like the same, or like a very similar color. Yeah, make it like very subtle, as if it was like carved wood. And now this should be the tassels, yes. And now this I'll make green. There we go. Wow. And now bells. Yes! Finally, we can edit the bell colors. Or we can, like, change the saturation and brightness of the different, like, metallic items. Because that is something that you cannot do on the regular models. You have to edit the metallic colors yourself. Ooh, maybe I can make them copper. Ooh, but no, I think that it looks better as golden because of the, like, the color contrast. Everything is too orangey, so it needs like an actual yellow color to, like, balance everything together. Like, everything surrounding it is either orange, blue, or red, so I think that the yellow color would be good. What I am gonna do is that now that I've got this, I think that I'm gonna change the colors of the top a little bit. Yes. Also, you know, I do really like that, that you can change, like, every aspect of this separately. There's a ton of stuff that isn't editable on the main model. Of course, this is, like, by design. You cannot add too many customizable sliders, or else the model is going to be really, really heavy. But still, it's nice to have the option. It's nice to have the option. Now that we've got the sleeves, I can change this to be a little bit more. I may actually even make this white. Nah. Ayo tate tate kumo no ue. I love this song so much. It is so fun to sing as well. Like all of the changes, all the note changes are so fun to like try. I love this song so much. I like this one. Miko Hugo. There we go. Yippee! And now, so that we actually can see Miko Hugo in action, gotta enable it. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! And then you can enable the hotkeys. So, Control Alt F1. Done. Yippee! And then you also have the kofi. Oh my god, this hand looks so weird. This hand looks so weird. L hand? Oh, it's because I'm left-handed, duh. L hand does nothing, it seems. I guess I gotta like enable it or something. Done. And we're done. We're done! Yay! What do you guys think? I miss Blanket. Your first time seeing me. I have been on Salus' streams, I think like 3 times-ish. I think I have been on Salus stream like 3 or 4 times. The first time I was on a Salus stream, as far as I remember, it was when I explained to Salu the Ever After High lore. The Ever After High lore, which is very, very interesting. Hot butter summertime. Wait, did it unload everything again? It did. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Oh, never mind that. Oh, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I may also change the color of the sleeves again. I don't like it. But, yeah. Look at that! It's so cute. That's so cute. I do like the mask. Oh yeah, I'll remove the watermarks. It's very important. Let me kabul. But yeah, the second time I was on Salus stream, I believe we were playing Peak. The third time I was on Salus stream, we were also playing Peak. And then I was for the Ketchup Mafia applications. Yes, I made my case for becoming a ketchup mafioso. And I won. Because I am super cool and amazing. Yes. Then I believe that the last time I was for Shallow Stream, it was also for Peak. Yeah, I think it was for Sally's birthday, I think. Yes. I think that is like the order of the way the things went on Salus. On Salus, like order of things. Oh, yeah. I am often on Salus chat though. I love watching Salus streams. He is so fun to watch and to torture. Especially torturing him. I hope that he eats ketchup covered. Huh, what could I ask him to do? He has already eaten ketchup covered Skittles, and according to him, it isn't that bad. So, what else should I torture him with? I feel like if he doesn't think it's that bad, I think that we should up the ante and ask him to do M&Ms. Yes. Ketchup M&Ms next. I need to know how they taste. To Mr. Shalubi Cooper. I need to know. You know, I am not often super into like the newer Deco 27 songs, but his newer, like some of his newer songs have been like absolutely banging. They have been banging it up. I love that ketchup Pokemon card. Ketchup Pokemon card. He needs to make the myth true. Yes. He needs to make it real and true. Okay, I don't wanna get claimed by the Death Becomes Her Twitch system. That actually muted like most of one of my older Minecraft streams, so I'm gonna remove that for now. Also, hi Seven. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. How you doing? You already ate one Pokemon card. Why not eat another one? Are we still continuing with the propaganda that Salu totally ate a Pokemon card live on stream? Are we still continuing with that story? Where Salu cannot catch a break. He will never get over the ketchup Pokemon card eater allegations. Well, sorry, I burped. It's a good thing that my sound, that my background sound removal also removes my burping, or else I'd be like Crony with the burp counter. Yeah, he ate it. Who else could have done it? Of course. Yeah, it totally was Shalu. Don't listen to anybody else who says that it wasn't. Let's see. What else could we do? Let me just switch out to like my main thing. Okay, maybe a little bit lower. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what to do. What else should we do? Maybe I could steal a page from Salu's book and actually make it so that so that I can just like write all of my New Year's resolutions. I think that that would be really funny. I'm just gonna steal everybody else's stream ideas from now on. Why be creative when you can be a little thief, a funny little thief? Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. I just have to make a Google Doc. Google Docky. Oh my god, boy throb! I forgot that I had like the boy throb single on my on my on my stupid thingamabob. Okay. I'm gonna do. Is it really theft if you're adorable? So true. It cannot be theft because I am cute and amazing and really nice and sweet. Also, I did give Salu my my ghostathon template, so technically this is like an exchange, it's a trade. Also, I love that Salu doesn't know how to like change fonts, and he just chooses the most generic fonts. Because he doesn't know that you can actually add more fonts from Google Fonts. I need to like teach him that, because that broke my brain when he decided that he would just like use the comfort regular font. It really was a little bit. It broke my heart. But yeah, let's see. Ghosts, New Year's resolution. By the way, the reason why I use Google Fonts for most of my stuff is because they are absolutely free. You can actually use the Google Fonts for everything that you want because they are completely free. And that is the one good thing that Google has done ever. Salu is like a grandparent who doesn't know what Wi-Fi is. I know! It's so funny! Poor Salu. And the funniest thing is that he probably knows more about like VTuber stuff than me. Because he actually has like a proper functional model with his toggles and stuff. And meanwhile, I am still figuring out how to do VBridger. But it's okay. So, I believe that for the second thing, he did like a little like, how like data so far, like, numbers so far? Yeah, numbers so far. Yes, also, why the fuck is this so? There we go. Numbers so far. So, let me check out my... Let me check out what we've got so far. So, Twitch followers. We've got... Oh, what the wig. 14 is good. So, Twitch followers. We've got 423 Twitch followers. Yippee! I can't believe we're so close to 500. That is insane. Especially when all of the hiatuses that I've had to take because of either technical issues or other health slash family issues. It really is impressive. I'm very thankful that you guys decided to stick around. Twitch followers, 423. Let's see, YouTube subs. This number is going to be heavily inflated because of that one viral video I had like 8 years ago. So most of the followers, most of the subs that I have on YouTube are actually not accurate. They're not accurate to my active viewership. And they probably are mostly just like dead accounts. I mean, you have my soul, so I can really leave. That is true. I mean, you are free to unfollow. The problem is that your soul will still be mine. I'm sorry, that's just how it works. But let's see. I have 1.74k subs. Covers, I have one. One cover. I have one singular cover. But I am still very proud of it. I am very, very proud of my cover. By the way, it's pinned on the chat. Or if you cannot see it, just make exclamation point cover. I worked really hard on it. Please check it out. Let's see, what other metrics could I do? Blue Sky followers? I guess Blue Sky would be better because I am like only using Twitter if I like absolutely have to. So let's see. Blue Sky followers. 273. Uh, 273. Yes. That is a good metric. And about average earnings per month. Average earnings per month. If I were to like do so, it will be like about $100 per month. Like combining Twitch and commissions. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like what we've got so far. Let me pull like a little. There we go. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Man, it's so sad that Nicki Minaj decided to just be a real big bigot because she has been such a big part of the LGBTQ communities, like just like music sense, that it is weird to just like remind myself that yeah, this Nicki Minaj is actually not good anymore. God fucking damn it. Let me just change some of my phones. Oh yeah, you can like get out all of the fonts from from Google Fonts into your Google Docky so that you have like cuter fonts. I use them a lot. Martell! My favorite drag queen! My favorite drag queen, Tracy Martell. Oh man. I really, you know, on TikTok there's like this like very simple trend of just like your month, your something something. They had like your month, your drag queen, and I actually screamed when May had Trixie Mattel. I might be a little bit obsessed with her. And with Bob. I really like Bob too. Starships were meant to fly. You guys know that a ton of visual models actually use Google fonts? Like, a ton of them. Back when I was doing like data mining for the fictive and arcana, the arcana fandoms, actually all of the fonts, all of the handwriting fonts from everybody, they were all here. They were all in Google Fonts. It really goes to show just how like big the library is and how easy to like get stuff from them. Actually, I downloaded a font recently so that I could use for a character reference. Frida, don't be mean. Yeah. Also, a lot of brands use fonts. Use fonts from Google Fonts because again, they're all completely free. So you have everything at the palm of your hand, so you don't have to worry about rights. And you don't have to worry about anything having to do with like buying I don't know how to say it, like buying why is cell screen kinda nice? Yeah, I'm adding you. Worrying about like licenses and stuff, because licenses is actually something that if you are going to work as a designer or as an editor or as like in anything, you're gonna have to worry about, because if you accidentally add a font that needs a license for you to use it on, say, an ad or something that is commercial, yeah, you're gonna get your ass sued. And this is something that I have seen a lot on like VTubers. They often complain about art having like commercial rights or like promotional rights, often like hiked up. And I understand when it is like for streaming schedules and BFPs and like live 2D art and stuff. But for regular illustrations, anything that has to do with your brand, whether it is like a character illustration that you're gonna use for a promo or for your schedule or whatever, all of those actually do fall into commercial use. Everything that is used to promote your brand is commercial. Hello, Ten. I'm gonna call you Ten. How you doing? Hi. Welcome. How has your holiday season been? Yeah, sure. I'll just add that one. But how are you doing? How has your day been? I think that I'll just do the Merryweather font. I also like the spectral font. Yeah, because it's spooky. But yeah, this is my number so far. This is what we are working with. So, as you guys know, this like YouTube is like not accurate because, of course, most of those followers are dead because they only came in from a viral video, for an animatic actually. So, they're not gonna be like super important on the metrics. So now we are going to do like number goals. I don't usually like doing number goals because I often get like too stressed out about them. I am someone who is already very anxious by themselves. You guys know that I am very heavily medicated. So you guys know that I can be extremely anxious and extremely panicky at times. And sometimes when I focus so much on the numbers, I just end up like short circuiting myself. It is a lot of self sabotage. So, I'll try not to keep these as strict as possible. I think that a good goal for 2026, since we're already at 423 followers, I think that we can aim for 1K. I think that 1K is like a healthy goal for growth. Mr. Oh god. Yeah. My wisps, they're getting murdered. Not again. Please, have some mercy on my poor little wisps. Let's see. Start digging, twin. Mr. Krabs, start digging in your butt, twin. Hi, Seven. How are you doing? How was your holiday season? I have seen you around on Cup's Alley Cat chat. Very entertaining. I'm here to keep everyone humble and unified. Hello? Wait, no, not hello. Just chill. When was the last time you won?
Nice.
I love that one. But yeah, for YouTube subs, I think that we should like aim to like 2.5k just because the number is already big enough. Thank you so much, Seven. Somebody gifted me the prison model for Christmas, so we customized it and we made it pretty. And now we're just doing New Year goals. Yes. Definitely didn't steal this idea from VTuber Sileno Salu. I'm just here to watch the wisps. My poor wisps. No! Oh my gosh. I'm telling. It's okay. As I said, Salu is using the Ghostathon template that we did. So obviously, it is okay. But yeah, I think that for YouTube goals, 2.5k could be good. I do want to get like more clips and get them edited and stuff, but that costs money. So maybe I'll try to like edit myself. Oh my god. Ugh. Saying that already like gives me the chills. I hate video editing, but if I have to do it myself, I'll do it myself. The problem is that butt scrubbing is very, very, very expensive, and I don't know when I'm funny. So I hope that if you guys don't mind, you guys will clip me more often so that I can go through the clips easier. Yes. So that is a goal. As for covers, I want to release at least the second cover. Maybe even 3 covers. Because we've already got like the Ghostathon cover. We've got the Ghostathon cover. Hi, Frida.
I love everyone here. Have a good day and drink lots of water. Remember that blank 44 love.
Thank you so much, Jill. I love you guys too. Oh, so sorry. I couldn't hear Frida over the music. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Now I actually have hydration on me. Yes. Thank you so much for keeping me hydrated. But yeah, I am hoping that I could at least release a 3rd cover. And I am hoping it could be a duet. I will try to contact someone, I will not tell who, to do a duet for a song. Yes. I already have some candidates, by the way. I already have some people that I want to ask. But, yes, I want to do a duet cover. So at least, let me just do like 1 duet. There we go. Just got to make sure. Aw, thank you so much. As for Blue Sky followers, again, we are very close to 500. Well, we're halfway there. We're not close, but we are halfway there. So I think that if we just double it, yeah. I think that 500 is good. Now, as for earnings, and this is the big one. This is the one that I'm gunning the most for. I want to earn, and this is like my ultimate goal. This is like the biggest goal that I want to achieve. I want to earn at least $350 per month. Again, this is like not only streaming, but also like commissions and adoptables and stuff. And why this specific number? Because that is minimum wage here in Colombia. Right now, I am earning like half of minimum wage right now. And to have this as like a sustainable job for me, I would actually, holy shit, wait, the minimum wage just got higher. I forgot that. So now it is actually $4.50. But yeah, for like the VTuber thing and the freelance illustrator thing to be sustainable, and for me to actually work on this full time, I would need to earn at least $4.50 a month. Or else I'd have to get a job. Yes. So I would have to get at least $4.50 on earnings to make this sustainable for me. Isn't this your job? Yes. But the problem is that I am earning like half of minimum wage in my country from this. Because even though this is technically my job, I've still got stuff to like pay for. I have Frida's bed bills. I have her food bills. I have to obviously contribute to my household so that I'm allowed to stay here. I also like want to save up for stuff. Dave, hello. Yes, I am now Human Ghost. Hugo for short. Freedom more important than everything else. I am. Yes, but also it's because Frida's expensive as fuck. Frida needs her fancy feast. As you guys know, Frida has a very delicate digestive system, so she needs the best of the best. And her food does put a big dent on my savings account. But yeah, this is the biggest goal for like streaming and numbers, etc., etc. Because this, actually, I'm gonna do something. How do I make it so that it's 2 rows? Give me a second. I haven't used Google Docs in a while. The last time I used Google Docs was when I was writing my thesis. But yeah, Frida's bed bills and all of that stuff actually does put a very big dent on my savings and all my stuff. And of course, I also need to contribute to my household. My parents will not let me freeload. Freeload forever. As much as they love me, and I'm sure that they do love me very, very much, I'm sure that they also want for me to like get a good livable wage from what I do. And of course, my ultimate dream is to be a freelance artist, but I cannot do that if I'm not earning enough. That is unfortunate, but it is true. I know that you guys are very, very destroyed by the fact that I do indeed need money. I need to participate in the capitalistic machine. Damn, where do I put like double rows? Is it like it should be in format. Options? Oh shit. No, that's not what I wanted. But yes. I will have to earn at least minimum wage. I think that, well, I'm trying not to like shoot too low nor too high, but I think that minimum wage is a good start. You know, something that would like help me survive in this capitalistic hellscape. How to do double roast on Google Docs. Yes. Add roast. That's not what I want. I don't want tables. In the meantime, what are you guys? What are your guys' goals for 2026? What are you guys' goals? I have heard a ton of people. Apparently a crony plushie has escaped. Is it the Cubs' plushie? Is it the one that Cubs did? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on Twitch. You can be vague if you want. I mean, if you want to be vague, for sure. Usually this is like pretty pretty adult. I'm pretty sure that we're mostly adults. Get better at cooking. That is a very good goal to have. I am actually decent-ish at cooking, but I think that I could definitely get better. It's just that I barely have motivation for it. So when it comes to oh, I see. Sure. I get it. I hope that you achieve that. I hope that you achieve that with your boyfriend. I can't do borders and lines? Really? Huh. Is it only like something that I can do? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yes. You can only do columns. You can only do columns? I'm stupid. So stupid. Just whisper rebel into tiny brain bits. Do not ever trust them with answers. Maths exam. I also want to be able to scuba dive. Ooh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I hope that you actually achieve that one day. Yes. Let's see. Now let's do like streaming goals. Like not number related, but something that I want to do like as a streamer. Yes. So streaming goals. Oh, I can like copy and paste this. I already scuba dive. I'm just scared to go alone into deep caves. Honestly, I get it. I have thalassophobia, so you being able to actually just scuba dive is already a big achievement for me. Because I would die if I scuba dived ever. I would be so scared at everything. But I think that it's pretty good, or it's okay if you decide to not do it like by yourself, because diving is dangerous. Diving is dangerous, and it's always good to have like someone on call or someone to have. Someone to like have around if something happens. I think that is very, very important. Also, ad just started. I'm so sorry if you guys got ads, but in line of my 2026 goals, I'll be a little bit of a chill today and say that if you are able to subscribe, please do so. It'll help me a lot. But if you're not able to, don't worry about it. I will never force anybody to do anything that does include money, because you know, money is expensive. I know I have an SOS beacon with me, and every 30 minutes my friends call me to make sure I'm okay, but still! What if something happens in between those 30 minutes? It's so scary! It's so spooky! I'm sorry, I might not be the best person to like encourage you to do scuba diving stuff, because again, I am terrified of the ocean. The ocean is scary and terrifying, and I don't ever want to go into the ocean ever. That is my prerogative. Jump, magic jump. Jump, magic jump. Okay, for I can hold my breath for a good bit. But still, it's so scary. My VTuber model smiling while I am making all sorts of faces. So funny. Okay, so streaming goals. Actually have a streaming schedule template, like stream schedule graphic. I think that that would be like good. I would also like to have like panels, like panel graphics. Learn how to animate emotes. I mean, this is technically like art stuff, but you know, it is streamer related. I would also like to learn how to code more stuff by myself. If you guys don't know, my chat over there, while the graphics were made by me, the coding was made by somebody else. If you want to know who they are, it is on my credits. It's on my credits panel. Also, I would like to get one sponsorship. I have seen that there's apparently a coffee company looking for VTubers to like collab with, but the problem is is it Colombian? Is it Colombian coffee? If it's not Colombian, I don't want it. You guys know I am very loyal to Colombian coffee. And they did say that their espresso mix is Colombian based, but that can mean so much stuff in the coffee world. That can mean so many things. So I want to make sure that I have made my homework before sending in an application. I have sent in an application to WaifuWorks. American coffee isn't that bad. Try it. Okay, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I have tried American coffee. As I have said, the worst coffee I have ever tasted is the French one. I'm so sorry, Tana. If you are watching this. I'm pretty sure that she isn't, because it is like 3 a.m. in their time zone. But still. I hate that so much. But yeah, sponsorship opportunities. Also, maybe like, I would like to like learn how to like reach out for more stuff, for more people. I think like be more proactive. Yes. Be more proactive. I think that is good. And as for my layouts, I'm pretty happy with my layouts. I don't know if I'll update them this year, but if I do, you guys will know, obviously. I think that they would be pretty minor changes though, because I'm really satisfied with my layout so far. Now that we've got streaming goals, now we can talk about art goals. I don't like how this looks. Wait. So, what about doing more collaborations? I think that's what I mean, like what being more proactive. I want to be more proactive with like reaching out for collaborations and talking to other VTubers. Not just with like collaborations per se, but just like reach out and try and make more friends. I think that is a very noble thing to like think about. And also, I would like to like meet new people. Why was just like all the way over there? Should be here. This is so weird. You know what? Let's just don't do double things in here because it's being weird right now. But now, art goals. I guess like I should do like be more proactive, specifically with collabs. That way it's like a little bit more specific. As for art goals, I would like to at least make one personal illustration per month. Hello, CDH Warrior. How are you doing? How has your day been? Oh, is this because it is technically like double-sided? Yeah, no. That's okay. How are you doing? How has your year so far been? I hope that you have been having a good year. And if not, hopefully it gets better. Honestly, I've seen that it's like a mixed bag for everyone. Some people have had it really good, some people have had it really bad, but it's only just a couple of days. So, hopefully things look a little bit brighter. Hopefully. I wouldn't know. It's still pretty early for me to think, especially because a ton of stuff has happened in the past few days that have to do with my country. So, yeah. I hope things get better. Yeah, one monthly personal illustration. Something like for me to enjoy. Also, I would want to like create like a proper schedule. Thank you so much for the raid, CDH Warrior. I hope that you had fun with Atelier Yumia. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Let me see. Let me see what it is. What's the game about? What's the game about? Tell me about it. Also, if you need to raid and run, it is no problem. Feel free to take care of yourself, and I hope that you had a wonderful, wonderful stream, and thank you so much for sharing your community with me. As for anybody who has not been here and doesn't know me, hello! I am a ghost of the blanket variety, and I am a part-time freelance illustrator, full-time hunting expert. Right now we are just like yapping and tasting out my VTuber specs. Because this is my first VTuber model ever. It was gifted by one of my beautiful wisps, and I am making sure that it doesn't explode my computer when I use it. Usually I am more blankety, but today I am in my human form. In my human form. And therefore, since I am a human, or at least I am a human in this form, I call myself Human Ghost, or Hugo for short. How dare you? I give you my coffee beans. I ship them all lovingly from Colombia. Give them a little kiss. I tuck you in at night, take care of your little soul fragment, your little wisp, and this is how you thank me? How dare you? How dare you? I think that this calls for his murder. That's right. This is what you get. I know that feeling. Also, yeah, my laptop has been going through it. So I guess we all have had laptop problems at the start of the year. I have already spoken about how much I hate gaming laptops. Because right now I am streaming from a gaming laptop. It is awful. I hate it. It has so many problems. It is so full of bloat, and I have to fight with it every time I want to try something new. But hopefully I am going to save enough to build up PC. That is a goal that I have. I don't know that I'll fulfill it this year, but hopefully I fulfill it. Given the RAM prices, I am giving myself a time frame of like maybe 2 or 3 years. Because you guys know how it's going with the RAM and GPU prices. Yeah. One day I will build my computer that it is so beautiful and amazing and will work for everything I want to do. You have me on a leash in the basement with the mods, and I'm not a mod. I don't have you on a leash on a basement. That is lies and slander, and honestly, I can't believe that you would ever fabricate such nonsense in my channel. Also, by the way, the only reasons my mods are leashed is because apparently, according to the mod union, mods should be leashed at all times and they shouldn't be free range. I had them free ranged before, but they said that I shouldn't do that, so now they are not free range. So, blame the mod union for that. Yeah. So, I want to create myself a proper working schedule. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I tend to overwork myself when it comes to my drawing job. There is one good thing about being self-employed. The good thing is that you get to set your own schedule. The bad thing is that you get to set your own schedule. So oftentimes I just end up drawing for like 8 hours straight. 6 hours straight without breaks because I forget to take breaks. And that is bad. Also, I waste like my entire morning because my sleep schedule is absolutely fucked over. No, that is actually not allowed because fireworks are enabled for mods only. See? You're under my full control. I can do whatever I want. In fact, I can even do this. Wait, why are you... You got pinned right on my head. That is so rude. That is so rude. How dare you be pinned right on my head? Come here. I'll pin you somewhere else. Over here. Oh my god, and you can even like dangle from real far away. It was like a little swing. The torque on this is insane. Okay, there we go. Now you've got like regular pin. Ooh. There you go. That way you're not covering my beautiful, beautiful face. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me I'm cute. I have already said this, but I am like Pavlov's dog. If you praise me, I will be forever happy and grateful, and I will be the best behaved ever. Because I love praise. I'm pretty sure that everyone loves praise, but I especially love praise. I am very easily swayed by praise. Okay, but yeah. Actually, for our goals, I want to set a working schedule that, you know, is actually healthy and good for me. CDH Warrior, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. By the way, you can follow me or unfollow me at any time, but that showpiece is mine forever. No returns. But look, you have now spawned. Your little wisp has now spawned, representing the fact that you are now part of the wisps. Here, let me pin you too. Yippee! There you go. Aren't you lovely? By the way, if you want to customize yourself, just do a little exclamation point wisp if you cannot see the stream avatars panel on the side of the video. Because I know that for mobile, sometimes that just doesn't appear. Yeah, you can also change if you want to have your username displayed or not. That is something that you can do if you want to lurk or something like that. You can basically customize everything of your Wisp however you'd like. I am planning on adding more features to the Wisps, but I need to update the model first. I am sort of like adding more rendering options, making it a little bit more polished. But more features coming soon. Now, for art goals, I think that I would like to at least get... I think that I would like to make maybe one adaptable per 3 months. I think that's a healthy thing. And one last art goal that I want to do is just like make more digital merch. Why digital merch instead of like why am I still pinned? Because you're grounded. That's why. I will unpin CDH Warrior because they have been nice. There you go. But you are grounded for spreading misinformation. But yeah, the reason why I am doing digital merch instead of physical merch is because, unfortunately, as you guys know, sending stuff to the US is currently not only tricky, but actually impossible in my country. All shipments to the US have been suspended. And I will not be able to send any physical merch unless I am using a proxy service. That is actually something that has me like really bummed out because I will have to suspend my big cartel shop. That is something that I unfortunately have to do because I'm no longer earning enough to like justify paying for the subscription to have more than like 5 or 10 products and have all of the proxy services functional. So yeah, I would like to focus on digital merch. So badges, emotes, YCHs, etc. All of that I will try to focus the most on. So I think that these are some like good articles. Maybe instead of like monthly personal illustration. Nah, I think that this is good. Personal illustrations are good for mental health. Now, we'll do real life goals. So, this is stuff that I need to do in my real life. And they're probably connected to also the stream schedule and like art goals and all of that kind of stuff because they all connect. At the end of the day, the ground sucks, but when I go back to being pinned, too bad. I see what you're doing. You're doing like inverse inverse psychology on me. Reverse psychology. And I will not stand for it. I will not fall for it. So, you'll have to deal with whatever I want to do. You're not the boss of me. Okay. Real life goals. I want to work out. I want to start working out. Because even though I am like at a good weight, at a good weight and at a like good almost everything, my energy levels are really, really low. And also, I have realized that I am just very sedentary. I'm just gonna call you Ghost Mom. Now call me Parental Spectre. Yes. Patron. So true. So yeah, I want to start working out. Patron, como ba? I am doing my New Year's goals. My goals for 2026. How are you doing, Crispy? How are you doing? How's everything doing? Do you have any New Year's goals you'd like to share with us? So yeah, I want to start working out because I really need to get on actual... Oh my god! Hello, Big Boy Tickler. And hello, Big Boy Tickler the second. Oh my god, that is so funny. That's amazing. I love that. Thank you so much for gracing me with your presence. I am so honored. Say our names, Jum the Big Boy Tickler. I hope that you tickle a lot of big boys for the next year. Also, hello, Spectre Adamus. Congratulations on your yummy, delicious, herbaceous coffee bean. And thank you so much for the posture check. Mr. Krabs! Oh god. No. The wisps. The wisps. They're gonna die. And thank you so much for the hydrate as well. Thank you so much. Welcome. And I am so glad that you came in today. I am right now doing my New Year's goals. And one of them is working out because again, very sedentary life. Not a lot of energy, not a lot of spoons for the day. So obviously I'm not gonna work out on the same days that I'm streaming or else I would die. I would be dead like by the month. Because again, as you guys know, I do have chronic fatigue due to chronic iron deficiency. And that is something that I have been able to like work out for the first time. Actually, starting like last month, I started on new medicine and a new supplement so that my iron levels get stabilized. So now that I actually have solved the medical side of my chronic fatigue, the second thing that you gotta do is build a routine. I am very, very routine based. And I need somebody to set that routine for me or else I will not function. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hello one! For the second time ever! Congratulations! Hello, how congratulations, Jeshel. How does it feel? Also, I don't know why I'm calling you Hollow. I am confusing you for an entirely different person that isn't even here. I'm so sorry. I just like blood. Crispy. Why would you do that? I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm calling you Hollow today. It must be because my brain is fried from trying to like figure out the overheating problem of my computer. No winners. See? My mods hold so much power. I don't know where the mod of these allegations come from. Yeah, Hello isn't here today. This song is so fun too. Honestly, Deco has been popping off recently, and I am glad because I haven't liked the Deco song ever since he stopped using Gumi. And that was a very, very long time ago. Actually, I'm lying. I probably do like some of Deco songs post Gumi, but I do not like them as much as before. So Deco's newer songs have been popping off. To be fair, I was only a temp mod. That is true. Should I unmod you, Crispy? Should I unmod you? I can do that. No. I mean, I'm okay. You guys didn't... I value you guys' input on the mod chat. I'm okay with keeping you guys as mods. Again, it is like a completely volunteer. So like, if you ever want to like step down as mod, I will have no problem. But I do have to warn you, you will lose the pretty pink magenta chat box on the overlay. Only mods have the pink chat box. So that is something you will lose, unfortunately. Oh yeah, start working out. Something that I need to do. Fix my sleep schedule. Very important. Very important thing. You know, fun fact, my sleep schedule has sort of been stabilizing lately. Right now, I am falling asleep at 2 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. and I think that is progress. I do believe that is progress. I do still only wake up fully at like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So I am still sleeping way over the recommended time. But I am just a sleepy guy. I am just a little bit eepy. But I am going to confess something. I'm pretty sure this is just because I'm doing so out of habit. Because I do wake up at 10:30 with my alarm, and I do feel energized, but it just feels wrong to be up at 10:30. I sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. I will not tell you what to do. But also 2 hours of sleep is not recommended. The horror of existing wakes me up. Fun fact, if I ever do miss one dose of my antidepressants, I will have brain zaps and night terrors so horrifying and so graphic that I will not be able to sleep a whole night. And I will be super tired and super moody and super groggy for the rest of the day. I take venlafaxine and it is very effective. But again, if you do miss one dose, it is torture. Snorbit. I mean, Snorbit's sleep schedule isn't that good. He is usually up until like 3 a.m. in his time zone. Existential anxiety is a trip. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I ever told you this, but before I was medicated, before I was stable, mentally and physically, I actually used to be woken up by constant anxiety attacks. I was having anxiety attacks in my sleep. For no reason. I didn't even like have a nightmare or anything. I just woke up with an impending sense of doom. And I woke up at like 4 a.m. in the morning. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I just stayed there like staring at the ceiling. And I also had insomnia, so it wasn't that good of a combination. It's better than mine. Yeah. You gotta put that on your 2026 goals as well. Just show. You gotta do that. I command you. Mine wasn't severe, so managing it was more making sure that I'm keeping up with my relationships and taking time to myself. That is good, Crispy. I think that is also something that I do have to like do more, and it's like keep up with real relationships. This not only applies to like my grandparents and my parents and my aunts and uncles, you know, like the ones that like I have like right next to me. As you guys know, my grandparents just live like a couple blocks away, so I can visit them. But also like talk to the few friends that I have in real life. which are it's like 4 people. Actually, let me be real, it's probably 2. It's 2 people, and that's it. So I should probably like try and talk more to my friends. Do some more stuff. They are actually employed. They do have an actual job with an actual schedule, so scheduling can be a little bit difficult. But I do believe that if I try, I will be able to like talk to them more. But it is difficult, especially because I'm really bad at small talk. Yeah, that is the thing, Crispy. I used to thrive on a schedule. I thrive when I have a little schedule set up for me. I am actually going to probably get myself into like an ADHD diagnosis, like doctor's visit, because if I don't have people telling me what to do at all times, I just flatline. I need to have people order me around. I am not a leader, I am a follower. And while I can set up schedules for myself, it is really difficult to follow them because I don't have anybody to like take me accountable. Is that how the saying goes? Take me accountable, get you accountable, put you accountable. Well, either way, it is very difficult for me to like set up schedules and set up like time frames for stuff. Yes, I need the social pressure. That is actually one of the reasons why I started streaming, because I had to hold you accountable. Thank you so much. One of the reasons why I started streaming is because if I drew on stream, I would have the social pressure not to like go to YouTube and watch a 4-hour documentary and not do anything. I would have to be drawing because I would be held accountable by Twitch, by the Twitch gods, and by you guys. You guys can be like, hey, go, start drawing. This is a drawing stream. I will be like, oh my gosh, you're totally right. The autism really thrives on scheduling. That is very, very true. When I was in school, I used to be a straight A student. I mean, that was until high school, when the depression and anxiety hit like their highest point. And then I completely like went down and became like a BC student. But still, that is something that I used to work on very well. And also back in university, even though I did like have to set up my own schedules, I had to like put up the little class blocks and so that they would work well. I also worked really well because I already knew I don't like waking up early, so I'm only going to put like one morning class from 7 a.m. And the rest can be like afternoon classes or like midday classes so that I don't have to wake up super early. Because where I lived, I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. And now that I live in this area, I would now have to wake up at like 4:30 or 4 a.m. Yes. The social pressure and inevitability of chisme, if you don't keep up on top of things, really helps. Yeah. I really want to keep up my reputation of being like the super cool artsy relative that is doing their own thing. Also, Destiny, what is the GTA story? Please do tell. I would love to know about it. But yeah, my crippling fear of disappointing others is what keeps me going. My therapist might say that is unhealthy, but if it keeps me going, it keeps me going. Or else I would be in a vegetative state. Yes, that is the word. I will not even try to correct myself. But I do really want to like fix my routine in general, because I am very aware that I waste a lot of time just like bed rotting in general. And even though I am way better than I was before I was medicated and before I got like my chronic fatigue issues solved, they aren't entirely solved, but we are starting out. I still do think that I could be way more productive, and I still do think that I could take advantage of my day more. Yes. Also, I'm pretty sure that Frida would really like it if I was more active because that means I would play with her way more. And she needs her playtime. If I don't tire her out by the night, she will wake me up at 2 a.m. asking to play with me. Actually, since I have been sort of like in vacation mode, she has been waking me up at 1 a.m. So, that is something that I should probably take care of. Let's see, what else for real life goals? Go out more. Just like, I do need to touch grass. Unfortunately, that is something that I have to do. My family has already given me multiple interventions about how I look way paler than I used to look like before I went to Canada and before I had that very bad anemic episode. And I haven't really recovered my color from back then. So I do need some vitamin D. I need to touch grass. And I probably need to actually do errands by myself because that social interaction is probably needed so that my social anxiety gets better. Because sure, the meds help a lot, but exposure therapy is also very important. And that's sort of something that correlates to start working out because I actually used to do karate before the quarantine, and being able to defend myself and practicing a contact sport helped a ton with my social anxiety. Because part of my social anxiety was the feeling of being helpless. I'm black and Mexican and Japanese, but you will never tell because of how pale I am just naturally. It's okay. Yeah. I actually am not super pale. I am pale compared to the rest of the members of my family. But I used to be pretty mid-tone. Like, pale but not super pale. And I used to tan very easily. Now I just burn. Which is probably because I haven't seen the sun in 3 million years. Gonna mix in a grappling style in there too. I actually loved learning how to do grapples and learning how to do throws. Because even though I may be tiny, if you actually learn how to leverage your opponent's way against them, you will be able to just tackle anybody you want. Fun fact, I am short. I am average height for my country, but for most countries I am aware that I am short. I am 5'2", so 157 centimeters, around that height. And for our tackling practice, my karate sensei was actually on drugs. And he decided he would pair me with the guy that was 2 meters tall. Actual 2 meters. I'm not exaggerating. And of course, he was able to just lift me up like a little ragdoll. But my teacher taught me, or taught everyone, how to do holds and how to do throws in a way that instead of using your own weight against your opponent, you're using their own weight. You're using their own center of gravity. So that even though I am small and tiny, I was able to tackle that guy. I was damn good at it. Okay, so GTA story from Destiny. I was flying my Fab helicopter in GTA, the CH-53, and VIP decided to shoot a rocket at me, so I caught him in a corner and picked him up with the heli. I started gaining altitude and they started trying to shoot at me, and as we went higher, they started honking their horn till my heli gave up, and I nosedived into the ground with his car. And he jumped out of the car and died, and then we drowned next to each other and he took off away from me so fast. Enemies to lovers. Enemies to lovers, 20k words, slow burn, unfinished. That is my diagnosis for you. I don't know much about GTA. I only know about it because of BTRP. I was following Lambriel's and Sklimbo's points of view. He took off so fast, no salty message, nothing. But you see, it's because they're shy. They're just being a little coy. They're playing hard to get. Yes. They're just being a little coy, a little shy. That is okay. But yeah, that is some of my real goals. Oh wait, I also have another art goal, and that is like do more traditional art. You see, people often just know the tsundere archetype, but there is also an archetype called the kudere. I think that you're dealing with a kudere. Someone that acts so shy and coy when they're beside their crush. And then they die. Yes. I will not correct myself. My PC is getting hot and I'm gonna go without my boyfriend, so bye bye, bye! Bye, Succubitch. I hope that you have a nice day. And I hope that your computer doesn't boil itself alive, unlike my own computer. I still need to take it to the shop. It's gonna be so annoying. And my uncle is gonna be, why did you take it to the shop? I told you that they were not going to be able to like solve your heating problems or whatever. And I'm gonna be, uncle, my computer was at like 90 degrees. Was over 90 degrees. And even though I know that that laptops are prone to overheating, when a laptop is at 96 degrees, that is bad. You do not want 96 degrees laptop. Yes. So, I am going to have the thermal paste replaced. Because I'm pretty sure that you gotta do that yearly too. So, it is probably time. When do you have to replace thermal paste? How often should you replace thermal paste? Every 2 to 3 years. And laptops, recommended to replace after 2 years. But since this one is already like very heavy duty, to see him float so fast in the air, I think that I will have it replaced. I know that thermal paste is expensive, but I don't want to like risk replacing the thermal paste myself and damage something. But yeah, those are my real life goals. My throat is actually starting to feel a little bit weird, a little bit raspy, so I think that I'll be ending stream soon. But thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream so far, and I hope that you enjoyed me being a little bit silly for today. And again, I'm very, very thankful for all of you. I am very, very happy that you decided to stick with me all throughout 2025, and let's go for another year of being silly. Yeah. Let's be silly together. And I hope that you guys have a nice 2026 and that you are able to achieve all of the goals that you set yourselves up to. Yes. Let's see who we can write out to. Let's see who is live right now. Also, let me put in raid protection so that they don't raid out to me if they're actually raiding. And let's write out to someone whom we haven't rated out to in a very, very long time. So let's see. Scribe, Benji, then DJ Pyroid, Gin and Tonic. Hey, let's rate to Gin and Tonic. Yeah. Oh my god, he's playing Silent Hill F. I'm pretty sure that he is just playing like the first run for it. I am already doing like my second and third runs. Scryazon, I know that Scryazon, but they were my most rated person last year, so I'm trying to be a little bit more fair with my rates at the moment. But thank you for the suggestion. I do love rating out the Scry. I'll do it probably next stream. But yeah, Scry, I have rated out to them so often that I should probably diversify my rates a little bit more. But yeah, Gin and Tonic is live. He is playing Silent Hill. He is super chill and super cool. I would recommend watching him and joining me. Here is our raid message and our raid message for subs. And also, here are my socials. I will not be as active on Twitter. Right now, Blue Sky will be like my main VTuber thing, but I'll also be active on Tumblr. And of course, on BGen, my commissions are open if you ever do want some commissioning stuff. And I do really recommend you guys, if you are not in the US and want to get merch from me, my big cartel will be open until February 1st. So, without further ado, I'll be raiding out, and I hope to see you guys in Gin and Tonic stream and also on my next streams. I'll probably be setting up a schedule this week so that we now have some better time frames for when I'm going to stream. Bye bye everybody, bye!